McDonald's restaurants across the country participate in it every year. Lines get longer, food sales are higher, and the same can be said for our McDonald's here in Lloydminster. It's all for the long-standing tradition of McHappy Day. Elise Cox has the story.
These Big Macs aren't just curing a craving, but helping children in need across Canada.
They need to buy a Big Mac, McHappy, or any Happy Meal, and the dollar goes to Ronald McDonald charity.
And proceeds raised stay close to home. 100% of the money goes to Saskatoon and Edmonton Ronald McDonald houses. The house in Edmonton has helped house Connor Ogden and his family.
Did you eat McDonald's today?
Yeah.
What did you eat?
Blueberry muffin. Can you say blueberry muffin?
Blueberry muffin.
Connor has had 3 open-heart surgeries and has been in and out of the Ronald McDonald House throughout his hospitalizations.
My heart is just filled with love for them. I do whatever I can to support them and wherever we can, right? Obviously with a child like we have, we may not be able to donate as much funds as we can, but our time is worth more than that.
And the community support they receive in Lloydminster comes in enormous numbers.
Well, as of last year, we have raised $5,000 for the charity, so it's really good. We're expecting more this year because a lot of people have been visiting our store since its renovation and all of those stuff, so we're expecting more.
And volunteers came to help out on this busy day. Even our own Newcap staff lent a hand.
The atmosphere is busy. Even you can tell by standing in this walkway right here. You always seem to be in the way, but we're just trying to help out any way that we can.
Oh, sorry.
And if for any reason you think donating to the Ronald McDonald Charity Houses is any more complicated than just buying one of these Big Macs, I can assure you it really is that easy. Elise Cox, Newcap News.
And one of the workers from that location joined a group of Canadian employees representing McDonald's Best in Orlando, Florida for their worldwide convention. Carrie McCullough has more on the 25-year-old's success.
Thanks to McDonald's, Tanya Argue has not only been given a career, but memories that will last a lifetime from a company trip to Orlando to honor top employees.
It was an experience I'll never forget. I was very honored to be picked among all the employees within Canada to work at this convention. It was quite an amazing opportunity to meet all the people from around the world. When you meet all the people that actually do contribute to the McDonald's family, and like I said before, it's an experience you'll never forget.
Tanya started at McDonald's 7 years ago as a teenager, not knowing how far it would take her. But her work ethic has led her to success.
I always give 110% every day I come to work. A big part of my motivation is I know how much that I have been appreciated, and I understand how much that my McDonald's career has allowed me to grow within the McDonald's atmosphere.
General Manager Valen Mendoza has worked alongside Tanya for 4 years and is happy to have had someone to represent them.
Almost everybody of us are really proud of her, even though we were so envious of what she's experiencing or what she experienced. It's really nice that one of us could, be there and just be like a representative of everybody.
Tanya is humble and doesn't take all the credit for her success.
I just want to personally thank a few people. I would like to thank Will and Diane Gao. I would like to thank Jordy Goff and Jerry as well. Without them, I would not have experienced the things that I have been able to experience.
Carrie McCullough, Newcap News.
Saving the environment starting early. In this week's Beyond the Classroom, we find out how students at Martin Brown Elementary in Lloydminster sacrifice their recess and playtime to take on the cause.
It isn't the most glamorous job.
We pick up bottles and put them in some bags, and they go in the shed.
But the goal behind it is a big one.
I think that it's important to make sure that the earth is healthy and that it's not a dump yard.
And that's exactly what these grade 2s and 3s are doing by simply sorting juice boxes, milk cartons, and plastics.
I don't think that any job that you can do for the environment is too small. And
This is just one little stepping stone, and if you get into a good habit, then it will continue on in their life.
And life lessons are exactly what these kids learn.
We make stuff into new things and use them, and after they're used, then we just keep using them.
They ask with every little tidbit of plastic, can this be recycled? Where's the paper recycling? And I really see the kids thinking about it now and wondering what's the proper action and where's the proper place for it.
Roughly 15 students give up their recess and lunch hour twice a week for the Recycle Club. The money collected from cans and bottles goes right back into the school, paying for extra activities. But the big goal here, passing on their message of saving Mother Earth.
I want all the younger kids to help out the environment just like we are.
Beyond the Classroom is brought to you by Lakeland College. Lakeland College will celebrate its 100th anniversary in 2013. Learn more about events and activities at lakelandcollege.ca/centennial.
Kayla Buchanan, host of Around the Region, joins us now. And what do you have on tap for tonight's show, Kayla?
Well, coming up tonight at 7:30 on Around the Region, Emmett Murphy from the sports department at Newcap News and myself, we get to try sledge hockey for the first time. And let me tell you, it was a lot harder than it looks, but we had an absolute blast going out there with them. I go head to head with HGTV's Brian Baumler as we try a bunch of different trades at the Kerr Expo in Lloydminster. I talk to an interior designer to find out what trends are big this spring. And I catch up with Gord Bamford at the Vic Juba Community Theatre. All that and more tonight at 7:30 right here on CITL on Around the Region.
Stocks and oil prices brought to you by Spectrum Restoration. When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call the professionals at Spectrum Restoration, a certified member of the Canadian Disaster Restoration Group.